Okay, so I'm going to show you how to estimate the temperature at which a reaction will be spontaneous under standard state conditions. So this is the reaction, and we are given the delta H of the reaction and the delta S's for all of the parts of the reaction. So when you're thinking about spontaneity, you want to think about delta G. So this is our delta G equation, and a reaction is spontaneous when delta G is negative. So first, we need to calculate the delta S of the reaction, and using these values that are given, we plug them into the equation. Delta S equals products minus reactants, and we get a delta S of 184.8 joules per Kelvin mole, but we want it in kilojoules, so we multiply by 1 kilojoule over 1,000 joules to get 0.184 kilojoules per Kelvin mole. So next we can plug all of this information into the delta G equation. Here it is again. And we get this equation out. And so we know that the reaction is spontaneous when delta G is negative. So we want T times 0.184 kilojoules per Kelvin mole to be bigger than 90.84 kilojoules per mole. So we can set these two equal to each other, and we get a T equals to 493.7 Kelvin, and will make delta G 0. So for any T bigger than 493.7 Kelvin, delta G will be negative and the reaction will be spontaneous.